Hey you guys, it's Sam, and you know what time it is? It's sketchbook time. Let's go ahead and take a deep dive in what I've been doing with some watercolor painting. So it's been a while since I've done a sketchbook tour video. Super hyped about this. This is the Canton XL watercolor paper. Just finished this up the other day, so really excited to go through it and show y'all what I've done. So here we go. First painting, very exciting. Just tried something a little bit different with this one. And, you know, first page, trying not to put too much pressure on yourself. I talked about that in another video of how to start and finish your sketchbook. I'll put a link in the card. I don't know where it's going to be, but somewhere there will be a card pop up. And yeah, so don't be too, worried about your first page. It's, it's a sketchbook, right? It's supposed to be for sketches. But I think this one came out like not too half bad, not gonna lie. Then a little doodle on the back here. This paper is like not too bad to like do little doodles on the back of. But yeah, so this one kind of like split it in half, just did a little study on the top, a little study on the bottom, just to kind of save a little bit on paper. And you know, these sketchbooks, the prices add up. But yeah, very fun ones, not too much to say about there. So some wash studies, some little like gradient practicing, just a couple different ones on this page, different colors and stuff like that. It's always good to go back to basics sometimes and just, study that sort of thing. Also did some more on the back over here. And this one, I don't know, I'm kind of liking the whole split in half and do like 2 on each page. Like, I think I might, sort of continue doing that. I've been doing it a little bit in another sketchbook as well. It just, also makes things smaller. I kind of like that size. This paper is a bit big. It's a little intimidating sometimes, but so breaking it up, saves you some space to do some extra studies and stuff like that. And I actually did the same here, except I did portrait-wise, so I split it here this way and then did these 2 paintings. I think I like this one better than that one, but it's how it goes sometimes. And then after I did this one, actually, because I kind of struggled with that like sunset over here, I wanted to practice some sunset. So I did some more right here. So these 2, just further studies, trying to figure out, some gradients, some lighting, stuff like that. Really wanted to hype up that contrast. So I think third time was the charm here with this one. And then also, similarly, over here, I did another set of 2 studies where I did the same painting twice. And hey, iterative drawing, it can be helpful. It can, really help you practice, try new things, stuff like that with the same sort of concept. So kind of like these 2, and then also doodle a little bit on the back again. I don't normally do that in my sketchbooks, but this paper is not too bad for it, so I feel a little bit more willing to do that. And then just tried a full portrait piece on this one, as you can see. Detailing over here is not too bad. I like this spot much better over here with like the building and I don't know, just that part looks nice to me. You guys can let me know what you think, which one you like the best, that sort of stuff. Some more just quick little studies, trying to figure out like some techniques for grass and textures, and it's still tricky. I'm still learning, so I'm drawing in some grass, rocks sort of stuff, painting and that sort of thing, trying to figure that out. So just lots of little things. Don't feel like you got to make like a full painting every page, or like even if you split it up, like do it in half and do like paintings. You can do like little bits of just like a tree right here, or a sky, something like that. So don't feel like you got to do paintings like a full decorative thing every page. And then I also did some more in the back here. Just keep going with the studies over here to go along with the grass and the rocks, doing some trees, like I was saying, just a couple different ones. Then you can kind of like, I was thinking of like, pulling it all together, but I still kind of wanted to fiddle around with other things too. So just did some trees here, also did some more on the back over here, and then gradually working my way through various things. So here's some more skies, trying out different gradients and clouds. Clouds, still kind of tricky. Still working on that, but they're a lot of fun. I feel like I really enjoy doing the clouds. And I think this one came out really cool, and I like this one a lot. This one might be my favorite down here. Oh, is it on? No, okay. Sorry, you couldn't see it before. But yeah, this one down here, probably my favorite of all the ones on this page. And then like before, I also did some more on the back over here. Yeah. And finally, to pull them all together, I did these 2 paintings right here, doing some grass, some rocks, some trees, some sky, like putting all that I studied together. And I think it helped. I think it made a big difference. I'm not super, you know, happy. I think I did a little bit better in my studies than in this, but hey, you know what? It's practice. It's a sketchbook. That's what it's for. So I don't know. I'm still happy I did it. Definitely, for sure. Never regret the art, no matter how much. You may want to. Don't regret it. All right. It's all in the process of learning, educating yourself, stuff like that. So don't feel bad if a piece doesn't come out exactly how you want it to. But anyway, so continuing on, split it again in half, as you can see, and then just did some more of like those type of things. And then I wanted to get into beaches again because it's been a while since I've done beaches. So did some more beaches right here. And then I did one big one over here. That one was a lot of fun. It still feels weird doing, I don't know, this feels like still large to me. I don't know. It's a big piece of paper. I know, and probably a lot of you are like, what? This is so small. I've had a lot of people say that throughout my life. I'm like, bruh, bruh. I should do more tiny paintings and stuff. I did a couple later in here, but you know, it's still kind of fun to shake things up a little bit. So yeah, some more studies, nothing too super exciting over here. And then again, more on the back here. Yeah, giving you all time to look at everything. So yeah, more paintings on here, splitting it in half just because, like, I don't know, I feel better about it. All right, don't judge me with my small paper preferences. And then actually, I really like this one a lot, that I actually did it again, but this time on B paper. So this is B paper. And look at that, it's even smaller on the B paper. I didn't even realize that. I thought it'd be about the same size. But yeah, I did the same thing on the B paper, and yeah, just to test out the different experience, so you can kind of compare the two side by side, which one you think came out. I mean, it's hard to judge like which one came out better, because you know, they're not going to be exact regardless, even if I use the same paper. But you know, I think my experience went smoother on this paper though. But you know, B paper is like, you know, nice paper, so it's like rivals arches. So, but this paper is still not too bad. I do have a video, and I'll link it in the description as well as in the card, for a paper comparison for cheap watercolor paper. And I do cover this paper in it. So go check that out if you would like to see, if you haven't already. And also if you'd like to see Canson versus Strathmore, and see which papers, you know, you want to get for your watercolor journey. So here's some more studies, just keeping with the beaches. I might shake things up a bit, but I mean, I do later, but you know. And then also with beaches, you got to do boats. Well, okay, first of all, I did, you know, some little things over here, but then I also did a giant boat piece just because I haven't done boat pieces in a while. You know, I gotta go back to that every now and again. I do enjoy doing boat pieces. I don't like doing them with people on them, just because, you know, they ruin it. They ruin the whole picture. Just leave the boat as is. All right. It's doing its own thing by itself. It doesn't need a person to drive it. Okay. It's fine. So I really like this one. And I did a lot of these on stream too. So if you'd like to see me do live or art live on stream, I stream on Twitch. So go follow me, Sam B Art. I'll link it in the description. And yeah, check me out. I don't just do, I do a variety of stuff like marker, watercolor, digital art. It's all sorts of stuff. So, you know, if you want to see more, come hang out with us on Twitch. Couple extra studies on this side. Just some more. I feel like a lot of this kind of speaks for itself too, you know, because it's like, oh look, I did a painting. There's not too much to say about it. It's a painting. But yeah, so here's some more. And then I finally did the tiny art challenge. Here we go. Might have to zoom in a little bit, refocus the camera, and you can kind of see them better. But yeah, I did a couple of like, you know, 1 inch by 1 inch sort of things. And then so that's those over here. And then I did the whole like quarters, the coins again, like the quarter and the penny and stuff like that. So that's all of these over here. Very, very small. I actually did this challenge before. So if you'd like if you'd like to see me do the tiny art challenge with watercolor, also coincidentally, I have a video on that, and I'll link that as well in the description and in the card. I think up there. Is the card up there? I feel like it would be up there. Okay. And then here's another big painting, going a little bit cooler now, going with some snow, just because, you know, I was in the mood for it. And then I also did another, this one was a mountain painting, just because I wanted to try mountains. And I did a big page of it, and it was kind of intimidating, so I was like, okay, maybe I should practice doing mountains. So the next couple pages, here we go, some just little mountain studies. I try to do like some quick gestury ones, and then see like what would happen, really experiment with like my brushes and stuff like that. Like here I kind of like dry brushed that section right there, and I think like the texture came out really cool. But yeah, so experiment, try different stuff. And then I also did on the back of this page, did some more. And then I did some more trees, but now it's like winter edition, trying out various different trees. And I feel like, you know, it's kind of hard to like do the snow on the trees. Like for this one right here, that was difficult. But like having the blue for like the shadow, like once you put the blue in, I think like suddenly it's like, oh, it's snow. I get it now. Like, you know, when you do like a space scene where you do all the colors and all the black and stuff, and then it's like, what is that? And you splatter on the white. It's suddenly like, oh, I get it. It's space. It's a galaxy. I get it now. It's like that, but with snow. So like once you add the blue, it's like, okay, I got it. So then I did 2 more right here of snowy mountainy scenes, just to kind of, you know, bring it all back together, put everything that I learned all together there. And then speaking of galaxies, because, you know, you might as well, right? You might as well. Every watercolor sketchbook that you do, you gotta do at least 1 galaxy. Did I say 1 galaxy? No, I meant 2. So here's another one. It kind of doesn't really matter, I guess, which way I hold the sketchbook, because like it's kind of the same thing regardless. So, you know, it's just, I don't know, it's like a fun little relaxed, easygoing, nothing painting to do. So another split one. Now I'm trying to do more buildings, just trying to incorporate different subjects and different techniques. And there's an airplane. You know, one of these days I should do an airplane. Like I think I've drawn like 1 airplane before, but like 1 or 2 maybe. But I guess my emotes on Twitch, and my sub badges on Twitch are all airplanes. But you know what I mean, like painting. I haven't done a watercolor painting in airplane, so I got to do that one day. But this is not a watercolor painting of an airplane, obviously. But you know, one of these days, it might be. So maybe that'll be in the next watercolor sketchbook. You know, who knows? Who knows what the future may hold? You can let me know what y'all would be interested in seeing me paint in the comments, I guess. Coming down to the wire here, just a couple more pages. So, you know, just continuing on with the studies, still learning more about watercolor, still practicing. I do really love the medium, so I'm really glad to be able to do this and experiment and have some fun. And I appreciate everybody who like hangs out with me on Twitch and stuff and cheers me on, especially during like those YOLO times where I'm like, okay, this isn't going how I want it to go. I'm just gonna like whatever it. We're just gonna like just screw it, finish it, who cares? And then like it works out somehow, sometimes. So some more little things. And then oh, the last page. So last page. Sort of, kind of. Oh, just kidding. There's actually one more on the back here. Just some last minute little studies. There you go. So that's this sketchbook. It was a lot of fun, and it felt like it went by kind of quick actually. So hope you guys enjoyed this. If you'd like to see some more watercolor or like other variety of artworks done live, you can check me out on Twitch. Or you can support me on Patreon, which, by the way, thanks for all the new patrons. I got a whole bunch of new patrons recently, so really appreciate the support. If you'd like to get some more tips on your art, like with watercolor or with markers, like definitely go check me out on Patreon. Consider supporting me. Really appreciate it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you're working on anything, let me know how it's going in the comments down below. What's new? What's happening? What's going on with all of y'all? I want to know the gossip, the details. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this, and thanks so much for watching. Bye!